Question 21. How does the frequency of a wave change when the period of the wave is doubled? So this is another ratio question where he asks what's going to happen to the frequency, or what's the ratio between the new frequency and the old one when the period is doubled. First of all, we need to choose the equation that links between the frequency and the period. And obviously, this is the one. The frequency equals to the reciprocal of the period. Now we create two equations, one for the old conditions and one with the new conditions. Now I can see that the new period relative to the old one is twice. The new period is twice the old period. So the first equation with the old conditions, with the old parameters, is the same as the new frequency is equal to 1 over the new period. I have the ratio between the old and the new period, so I'm going to use it and substitute it in the new equation. So that means that the new frequency is equal to 1 divided by 2 the old period. After I created two equations, one with the old parameters and one with the new parameters, we need to divide them over each other. The new one divided by the old one. So the new frequency divided by the old frequency is going to equal 1 over 2t divided by 1 over t. Now you can see that some of the things will cancel, like the t and the t, and we are left with the new frequency over the old frequency is equal to 1 over 2. If you cross multiply, you will see that the new frequency is equal to half the old frequency. So when the period is doubled, you can see that frequency reduces to half. This is the original general way to find the ratio between an old and a new value. Creating an old equation, a new equation with the new parameters, substituting the relationship between the old and the new parameter that changed, and then dividing the two equations over each other to find the ratio between the old and the new variables. Another way you can find the ratio easily is just to see what number enters the equation. So I know that f is equal to 1 over t. This is the equation that I know. You can see that the question says what happens to the frequency when the period is doubled. This is the period. It's t, but now it's twice the amount. It's 2t. So you can see that the new number that entered the equation is 1 over 2. See? This is the 1 over t. And the new number is 1 over 2, or 2 in the denominator. So that means that the new frequency is equal to 1 over 2. You can see that this value is the old frequency. So the new frequency is equal to half the old one. If you don't know how to use this equation, see what is the number that entered the equation, then you can use the old method.